Here with Enlightened Mystic Essentials, and today we are going to do your love reading. We are going to the True Lovers Oracles, followed by 9 energies. Then we are going to see what's going on along your pathway, right? And then we are going to break everything that needs to be broken down. And then anything that needs to be surrendered, released, or accepted, we will. So, air signs, I have received 2 messages for you guys from April leading into May. The first message was temptation. So I don't know what's going on as far as how you feel. If you feel like you are a temptation or someone else is. And the other message that I received for you was caring connection. Yes. So before we get started and going on with your reading, in the beginning, we're going to break down this caring connection because this caring connection is a card of 5, and 5 means change. So anytime you have a situation changing, so where you probably was not communicating with someone or wasn't seeing eye to eye with someone, there are many changes. No communication to little communication to communication. Resolving conflicts, it just depends on what your situation is. If you were not in a relationship, a new relationship, partnership, situationship is on its way, okay? So let's see what your messages are for the month. The first message out is compatibility. Let's go. Does it work? Does this person work? Do it fit? It's like pieces to a puzzle. Spirit for a limit. Libras, Gemini, and Aquarius. Reparenting yourself. Some of you need to get focused. Let's go. Reparenting yourself. Paying attention to the basics. I hear Spirit say. And the next is life purpose. Let's go. Air sign. Life purpose. Yeah. So, building up. Spirit, what is the energy for my air signs for compatibility? That came out quick. All tied up. This is a block, hold, or a restriction. Also a card of 5, right? For reparenting yourself for air signs. Happy family. Building a bond, focusing on the family, getting a situation together within the family. And for the life purpose of air signs, you have 2. The door to personal healing and happiness is pointing at your life purpose, right? And on top of your door to personal healing and happiness is the goddess of the moon. Let's go. The illumination or receiving that enlightenment, making the message understood. So let's see what lies along your path as you journey, okay? From April leading into May. Spirit for compatibility, what lies along the path for air signs as they journey? Don't forget you got all tied up. Look at this card, literally. Look how it comes out on top. You have not listening. This is the block. Let's go. You have listening, but in reverse is not listening. What are you not seeing? What are you not hearing? You don't see the red flags, or you don't see the block. Spirit for reparenting yourself. When I say y'all cards are popping, listen, card pops out, but it touches the card on top of the true love. So you have this magic prayer. Let me tell you something. When I say it's a time of coming together, a lot of shifts are getting ready to come together. A lot of shifts are getting ready to take place, and a lot of people are getting ready to come into union or come into a bond or a connection. Listen, this is not the time to not listen to spirit. This is not the time to not listen to your ancestors. This is not the time to not listen to your higher self. Y'all better tighten up and get it together. So you have this magic prayer popping out on top of another love, true love oracle, and it is about this commitment, praying for commitment. Listen, let me tell you something. This moon that was in here was in Libra. There is no way that any Gemini or Aquarius should have not pulled any type of energy from this moon. Anytime you have a brothering or a sistering sign of a moon sign in here, you can pull power from that moon based upon your element. So right now, Libras, Geminis, and Aquarius, when I say y'all should be lifted up so high, there's no excuse for this. Unless you're just all in your head with the big head, you know what you know and you know what you think, right? Well, let me tell you something. Thinking don't know shit, literally. Spirit, what lies along the path for this life purpose for air signs? Because if you had to think about it, then technically you don't know it. You have two. You have balancing act. We're going to see how this play out. Y'all have a lot of heavy energy here. And details. Once again, paying attention, air signs. Wow. Let's get to it. I've been waiting because I've been telling everybody I got no love clients. I can't wait. So let's get to your first message. Compatibility. Will it work? Does it work? Do they fit? Does he fit? Does she fit? All tied up. Somebody has a block. All tied up because this is what needs to change. What needs to change? Air signs not listening. Really? Are we serious right now? Don't let your head become your block, honestly. Compatibility. It is what it is. It talks about two people riding high or vibrating high, and it could also talk about people waiting on communication factors because you have a feminine and a masculine energy here, right? And this is a card of 5, so I'm gonna tell you now, you getting ready to go through massive changes, okay? So compatibility is a card of 5. So 5 in itself talks about the changes that is going to occur. So you have a feminine and a masculine energy here, but they are riding upon green birds. The green talks about the wealth, the success, the growth, the new growth, the abundance, right? And in this image, both feminine and masculine energy, they wear brown pants. So that talks about the grounding or the stabilization of what? White and red, the purification of love, or is it the purification of defeat here? And the birds represent communication in themselves. And because they are flying each other, this feminine and this masculine on the backs, it talks about the high vibration of the connection. So what is it that you are not seeing? Because even though Brown talks about stabilization and grounding, Brown also talks about a restriction as well, a restriction of the path because it's the pants. Don't you use your legs to walk? The restriction of the path. So even though they are passing by each other, and even though love is in the air, there is something that is not connecting here, right? You see, each bird is going in different directions. So what is the connection factor? What is making the connection staticky or not complete? All tied up. Someone is tied up in the connection, and this is a card of 5. What needs to change? Either air signs are all tied up or someone who's dealing with air signs are all tied up. So let's surrender, release, and then the thing about this all tied up, this person, arms, legs, all of this stuff is tied up except for their head. So is it that you know what you want or do you know who you want, but you just can't move? Or is it that your heart is restricted? Because this person literally, look. And then the other thing, let me show you. Right here is a red rose. Red talks about blood, love, or defeat. So even in with this rose being here, are you turning your head away from love or are you turning your head away from defeat? What is the factor in which needs to change in order to make this compatibility for you seeing the compatibility factor in someone? Because it's heavy here, because I'm talking about it's time of connection. I don't care if it's light communication. A connection is a connection, right? Spirit, what needs to be surrendered, released, or accepted about this all tied up for air signs, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius at this time? On top of your compatibility, surrender negative thinking, really, all in your head. You have control over your thoughts. When negative thoughts surface, say thank you for sharing and quickly refocus on positive affirmations in your head. Oh, if I go towards them, they may reject me. Really? And then is it funny you turning your head away from this rose and looking right over here to these negative thoughts? Get out of your head. Get out of your head. And then they're telling us that you are not listening. This is not the time. I'm sorry. And y'all, and if you've been journeying with me for a while, you already know I'm not finna beat around the bush. I'm not finna dress it up. Cause for the last couple of months, I have been getting a few emails, not too many negative comments about people wanting me to dress it up. Listen, let me tell you something. I never been that type of person. A lot of people are living in this mind restriction that everything in their life or everything along their path has to be good. If you don't take the bad with the good, there's no balance there. You can't have all good without no bad, and you can't have all bad without the good, just like you can't be in dark without the light or the light without the dark. You must have, but you got to have both. You know what I mean? And I'm not gonna dress it up and I'm gonna give it to you raw. You know what I'm saying? And they telling us you're not listening. And this is a card of 8. What is the 8? Calling for a spirit to help you in this situation. Spiritual rebirths and rejuvenation. Listen, transformations is coming in here. Something is going to occur, whether it be in your mind, air sign, I'm telling you, whether it be in your mind or it be something you see or something you feel. Yeah, it's going to make you take this not listening, yeah, and turn it around. And something is going to make you focus. Because see, the thing about this card, what are the colors of this card? White, green, gold, and brown. The purification of abundance and the illumination of grounding. The purification of abundance is the white and the green. That is the go ahead, right? Let me show it to you while I'm talking. The white and the green, because green is everywhere, right? That's the purification of abundance, or the purification of the moving forward, or the purification of the new growth, or the purification of success. The elephant is gold and brown is here too. That is the illumination of grounding, but it also could be the illumination of being restricted. You seeing what's stopping you, see what's blocking you. And when you turn around, it's like literally music to your ears. Something, your focus, you're going to be tuned in. I'm telling you, air signs, that's what you want. Oh my gosh. When I say we are in a time, we are in a time, honey. So you have 2 5s and an 8. All together, all of these cards make a 9. What is the 9? The 9 is the universe. The 9 is the most high. The 9 is the heavens. All of these cards make a 9. Yeah, you have 2 5s and an 8. Do what you gotta do. So let's see. I want to break down this all tied up. Let's look at your block. Let's see what you are not seeing. They're telling us here that you don't see the block. You don't hear the block. You don't feel the block. Because look at listening in reverse towards all tied up. So let's break down all tied up and see what the issue is. And then spirits pulled me back over here to this caring connection. So after we get done with this first message, we're going to this caring connection. When I say we are in a time of coming together or taking those steps to move forward, to be together, or communication, building the bond, that connection, man. It's all about it. We in that time. Don't miss out. Don't have missed opportunities. Don't create missed opportunities because you're in your head. No. Spirit, why is all tied up here for air signs, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius? All tied up. Let's see what's going on. Dang. Y'all cards are popping. You have the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords. Here's their resistance. And it's a sword card. The Ace of Swords. Listen, man, get out of your head. I'm telling you, the Ace of Swords. The Nine of Swords. Get out of your head. Don't mess it up. I'm telling you. And the High Priestess. Your only major now. Resisting divine truth. Who's resisting? Air signs are resisting. How do we know air signs are resisting? Look at all these swords. You are literally coming in here and fighting off divine truth. You are literally fighting off divine truth of abundance. Are you serious? Worry, worry, worry. The purification of defeat, mind, head, purification, that's the red. Or the purification of love. Some of you are going through a transformation, and we know that because they told us that in listening. High Priestess talks about in secret, could be secret. Some of my air signs are going to see a High Priestess, literally, to get messages, to get clarification, to get direction. Some of you are partaking in spells. Your moon was just here. How could you not? Literally. And look at the High Priestess in this moon upon her head. The candle. Contract. Some of you are getting out of relationships because that person that you were with is no longer compatible. You know what I mean? And you're moving more so towards someone who is compatible for you. Honestly. Y'all already know I'm going to be real with you. You know, some people don't have a clue, like they don't have a thought, like I don't know what's going on. So let's see what's under the bottom of the deck. Conflict of action, that head, that mental, the swords, 5 of staff. Listen, the indecision is down. The indecision to take action or the indecision to move forward, that go through the threshold or go through the doorway, gateway, that's the 2 of staff down on the ground. But what is in the air, waiting to take action? There's a conflict of action. Your doorway, gateway, threshold is on the ground. How can you move forward by taking action or waiting to take action if there is no opportunity presenting itself and they're telling us that it's all in your head? Do not miss the opportunity, I'm telling you. Resisting divine truth. Resisting, fighting against, warring against divine truth. This knight will never beat this ace. Not even on the ace's worstest day, because it's full of power. Look at the crown upon the sword. Worried in secret. No one knows, or it's just all in your head. All in your head. So you need to shake up out of this before you miss it. I'm telling you. Do what you gotta do, but don't miss the opportunity, because the opportunity towards being together is here. But air signs, the one you, the one thought, the one journey, these 2 cards make a one. The one you, all tied up, right? The one thought, all in your head, negativity. And the one journey that you're on is trying to figure out who works and who doesn't. It is work. But don't get so mind-bogged and mind-fogged that you miss out. Open up, man. I'm telling you. I keep hearing Spirit say, miss opportunity. Some of you are going to miss it. And then you're going to be saying, oh, my love, I never fell in love. My love never came. You in your head. Let's go over here to this change 5. Another 5 Caring connection. Let's see what's going on with this caring connection for air signs. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Main colors of this card is white, gold, and green. The same colors like the elephant of not listening. Two people. Twos talk about pairs, like these pair peoples. Pairs talk about doorway, gateways, choices, decisions, opportunities. Hello, somebody, okay? Twos also talk about the communication factors of conversating and debating. Twos also talks about the bond factor or the connection where two becomes one, okay? So you have two people wearing the white, the purification of clarity of what? Let's see. Up here in this corner is like the goal of like where the sun would be, right? So it's the illumination. So the purification of illumination of abundance. You see that green there? And then again on the bottom is green. Abundance. The success, the wealth, the go ahead, the move forward. The opportunity doorway gateway is here. Go with what you feel, not what you think. Spirit, why is this caring connection here for Libras, Geminis, and Aquariuses at this time? Okay, 10 of coin, family situation, caring connection, changes in a caring connection, family situation. What's under the bottom of the deck? The collaboration or the working out. The creation within the creation makes a balance. The creation within a creation, the three coins and the three people. A creation within a creation makes a balance, right? Balancing out a family situation. Spirit, clarify the 10 of coins. Clarify the 10 of coins. You have 2, 3. You have the 2 of swords. Here we go in his head. The Knight of coin. And the Knight of staff. Okay, somebody's indecisive. Family situation. Someone is unsure. Should they pursue this relationship, partnership, situationship, or should they stick to what they know, their family? Someone is indecisive. Someone is indecisive. Indecisive, right? But when you view the caring connection and you view the family situation, here you have two knights offering two different things, right? Just like the family situation and the caring connection. Indecisive. This 2 of swords it speaks loud here. And listen, when you look at this dog, is the dog loyalty or is the dog enemy? Because this dog has been showing up in a lot of readings. Who's looking at Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini stand in their power? That's the purple, but they don't see because they're blinding themselves or they're blocking themselves, right? In their mind. What are you wrestling with in your head? If I leave my family or a family situation, will I become an enemy or am I portrayed as an enemy? See that dog? Same dog here. Another dog, but it still represents the same thing. If I don't choose this caring connection, am I gonna lose a friend or would I gain an enemy? It's like the same thing. Hard decisions. So you have a choice or you have to choose or make a decision to move forward, right? So the indecision, right? That's the 2 of swords. To make a solid offer. Let me tell you something. Come in and make a solid offer. Listen, when I say this offer is a good offer, because see here, air signs, you coming in and the thing is you crossed over the water here, right? Anytime you talk about water, the water factor talks about emotions. It talks about life and it talks about the cleansing away of anything negative. See? So now that the offer has been purified, baptized, right? Here, when you cross over this water, you step on low energy. That's the snake. The snake is the low energy. But once again, you are protected by the divines because the beetle is here on the shield. So when you come in and you step over this water and purify the offer and you let go of the negative energy to make this offer and you are protected, there is no more defeat because in your mind is the purification of love. That's the white and the red. And this is the journey. The purification of the travel or the journey is the white of love. All it talks about love here, right? Coming in, making a solid offer, taking action to move forward. So when this action is taken to move forward, what is it literally bringing in? A solid offer. Because wherever this night gonna go, so is the offer. You see, wherever this night leads, so is the offer. It's gonna follow. And then here once again, you have a knight of staff, right? In the head, it talks about love or defeat. But if you know where you're going and you following a direction or you're following a whim or you're following your gut or you're following whatever, there's no defeat within the mind. It's all about love, and the journey is purified or cleansed because look at the white on your pants or the bottoms and the white on the boat. And you're traveling on water. What is the water? The water talks about emotions, life, and cleansing factors. So when you get out of your head and you decide to take action, whichever way you're going, it's all about to make a solid offer, whether it be towards the changing of the factor of the communication and this caring connection to becoming one, or just being in a relationship and balancing out the situation within a family, and it's all going to work out because even these two cards together make a six. What is the six? The six is the balance. Balance. It's all going to work out. You just need to get out of your own way. That's it, air sign. Nothing else, nothing more, nothing less. That's how it go. Get out your own way. Don't let this be a missed opportunity for you. And this literally could be a life partner. When you talk about twins, this is your flame. Hello, let's go. When you talk about relationships that are karmic and they are here to teach you a lesson, this is a major lesson, and a lot of you need to look at this relationship as being the last relationship before you enter into your twin flame, or before you enter into life partnerships, or before you enter into marriage. Everything that you do here is purified. Let's go. And then the flowers, what does the flowers represent? Flower talks about something sweet, right? Something nice, something pleasant, and it's before the both of you. So it's in front of the feminine and the masculine is falling behind, just like the knight of staff leads the way for the knight of coin to come in here and do what they need to do. Y'all better open up and realize what's going on around you. So now let's get to your next message. Reparenting yourself. What? That is that build up. That is that recognition. That is that self-love, self-growth. What is it that you need to do? Because this card is a 7. What is the 7? And 7 is a number of self-reflection. Hello. Some of you really need to step up to the plate here. All of you men, you need to man up. And all of you women, you need to lady up. I tell you quick, rock your crown. Stand in your energy. There's no way for you to have to or there's no way you should be in a state in which you have fell back into the background. Oh no, not air sign. You should literally be coming in here and reigning supreme right now. Matter of fact, the moon is still in. The moon leaves out tonight. 7, reparenting yourself. What is it that you must check? What is it that you must change? What is it that you must apply love to? Or what needs to transform within you for you to step up? All of these things are here. The butterfly talks about the transformation. All of these hearts talk about that love. Those diamonds also talks about change, making yourself hard or making yourself strong. Hello, the flowers are here. What do you need to do to make yourself sweet? What do you need to make yourself pleasant? What needs to happen here? And then here is a star. Stars talk about new direction or wishes being fulfilled. What needs to happen here? And then the thing about it is, here you have an adult and a child. Some of you need to check your inner self. Some of you need to build up your spiritual self, your higher self, or some of you need to step back and let your spiritual self speak. Let your spiritual self move. You know, your higher self take over. And around this person, which is two people, the twos, talks about the doorway gateways, conversating and debating whether the conversation is talking to your higher self or you letting your higher self talk for you. The debating is the yelling and the fighting, whether it is in your head and you say, you know what, I'm just step back and just let my higher self take over instead of trying to fight those emotions and being within that mental restriction, that's mental conflict. Do what you need to do and see around this one person, which is two, the child self and the adult self, there is a ball of energy. And the ball of energy here is yellow, which talks about the clarification or the clarity of illumination or enlightenment, because you do have some streaks of like orange or gold in there. Other colors that's in here, you have water, another element. Water talks about the emotions. See all the water? It talks about the emotions. It talks about life, but it also talks about purifying or cleansing of the clarity of energy or the clarity of illumination, right? You have pink hearts. Pink talks about compassion, passion, romance, partnerships, business ships. All these things are new. White is the purification or clarity of the blue, the calming factor, being relaxed, being in chill mode, being in a peaceful state, being in a kind state. But you also have purple here. What is the purple? Purple talks about the power. Look at all this purple. You got green on, that's the abundance and the new growth and the success factor with this big old heart over the chest. And they have on pink skirts, which they would because it's the same person. What do you need to grow up? You need to step forward. And when you step forward, right, what must you step forward and settle, or what must you step forward and accept? Miss Happy Family. Happy family situation. Here you have 4 people, right? Run into the water once again, but this is a card of 4. What are the 4s? 4s talks about grounding, talks about stabilization. 4s also talks about what needs to be brought down, calm down, settle down. But 4 also serves as a restriction. So do some of you feel like I can't step up, I can't build up, I can't grow up because I need to settle this family situation? Or is the family situation serving as a restriction for some of you? I have a family over here, I'm married, I can't be with anybody else, I'm in a relationship, blah 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 blah. Or could it be that when you are a better person or you are lifted higher, you become more powerful or you become more clear within a family situation? What is this family situation? It either serves as a restriction or is a way or is saying that it needs to be grounded and stabilized. What is this? And then together you have 6 people in these 2 cards. So These two cards facing forward is the balance, right? But because this card is a 7, these two cards make a 2. What are the twos? Doorway, gateways, opportunities, decisions, communication factor, conversation and debating, 2 becoming 1, or the connection factor, right? So I feel that this family, right, situation could be a block because you have reparenting yourself and this commitment. And commitment is also a card of 4 in the middle. See, I need to grow up because I need to learn how to depend on myself, but my family is in the way of me either growing up or my family is in the way of being a block. I can't even get to this commitment. And I've been praying for a commitment, Leah. I've been praying towards a commitment factor. Twos again, 2 becomes 1. Look at the moon and the stars. The moon and the water. The moon talks about reflections, looking back on the past, all the what if, you know, past time, mirrors. The moon also talks about emotions because the moon controls the water, so the moon controls the emotions, right? But the moon also talks about the deception, right? Stars talk about wishes being granted or a new direction. hmm But it talks about the commitment, and this is a card of 4. What is the 4? The grounding or the stabilization could be the settling down or known as a restriction. So that's why I said, is the family kind of like restricting you from this commitment, prior obligations? But together, these two cards make an 8. What is the 8? Calling for spirit in this situation, transformations or spiritual rebirths and rejuvenations. Same thing as transformations. Some of you have been praying for changes because this is a card of 5. Praying for things to work out, praying for things to come together, praying for everything to become into a balance, come into focus. Connections, right? And these two cards make a 9. What is the 9? 9 is the universe showing up in here again. The heavens, the divines, the most high. The 9. Some of you, Spirit says, prayers will be answered. You, air signs, are going to see in a whole nother light. You're going to see in a whole nother way. This person has a butterfly wing on one eye. So if it's a butterfly wing on one side, there's a butterfly wing on another. And this is 5. 5, praying for changes towards a commitment factor. It could be praying for changes in a commitment factor. Some of you are in a relationship and you need to do better for your family, but someone needs to grow up here. See? You know? So it just depends on how you look at the situation. And all together you have 1, right? 9, 6, 7, yeah. 11. Let me make sure. 15. No, you don't have it. What do you have? I got a lot of numbers. Hold up. That's a 9. That's a 16, 7, 4, 2. Twos. All together they make 2. Twos talk about all these cards together make a 2. And we're going to break something down here. Twos talks about communication factors, conversation, and debating. Twos talk about doorway, gateways, opportunities, decisions, thresholds, having a choice. Twos, 2 becomes 1. So let's look up the reparenting yourself. I want to look up the family. But I don't want to go too deep because everybody family situation is different, you know what I mean? But when it comes to reparenting yourself, what must you tell yourself? How must you build yourself up? What must you focus on? Everybody needs to do that. Or I can break down the prayer. But the prayer is towards commitment, but is it towards commitment of the family, right? Or is it commitment to yourself, air sign? It can go a lot of different ways. And I like to stay safe because I have people, oh, that's not my situation. Well, listen, let's go. Spirit clarified is reparenting yourself for Libras, Geminis, and Aquarius air sign. Why is reparenting yourself here? You have a few. You have the Ace of Swords. Once again, Hierophant is here. The Hierophant. The Three of Cups. And the Knight of Coin coming in here again, right? So now let's get the energy of these Three of Cups, because the Three of Cups could represent third parties, celebrations, or like your reuniting or your coming together, right? The reunion, the union, you know what I mean? So let's see what this energy is. Spirit, what's the energy around this Three of Cups for air signs? You have a card out, but it doesn't want to fall. We're going to see what happens. Spirit says, take it. No patience. No patience within the mental. You have patience in reverse, so no patience, right? And then you have the seventh chakra. What is within the mind? No patience. No patience. No patience. Clarifying this Three of Cups here. Look. No patience within the mental. Having a mind towards no patience, right? So divine truth towards commitment, divine truth towards a marriage, divine truth towards spiritual teachers, spiritual leaders, right? Divine truth towards them, right? And then you have this Three of Cups. Three of Cups. Mm-hmm. You could have a side option coming in here and making an offer, because you got it next to the Knight of Coin here. You could say like a third party making an offer, right? But someone is in a commitment, someone is in a marriage, someone needs direction, so they're going to see spiritual teacher or a spiritual leader, right? And someone's saying, I've been waiting for so long. It's time to go. Time to go. Third party's like, I ain't got time to give nobody no offer. I make a solid offer. I make a solid offer to leave. They married anyway. They committed to somebody else anyway. A lot of you are going to get ready to shed these third parties. Mm-hmm. Divine truth towards going to see a spiritual teacher or a spiritual leader, right? Third party situations, right? Someone here has found out the truth. Air signs have found out the truth, and now they have it in their mental. I don't even have time to be with them, mess with them. I'm just going to leave them alone. See? Third parties. And so when an offer comes in or offer goes out, it is basically them offering to leave you alone or make their exit, or you're making your exit because you're giving an offer to other people, or you're putting your time and energy and effort, solidness and worth into someone else or something else away from these third parties, right? Or when you talk about reconciliation, right? Divine truth towards commitment, spiritual leaders or spiritual teachers, spiritual guide, right? Divine truth. Reconciliation. This reconciliation, I'm reading it different ways. One air signs wanting to hurry up and rush in. See, ready to rush in and make an offer. Cause the Knight, what is the Knight? The Knight is the shaker and the mover. They move, they come, they go, they come, they go. They the ones who scope out the place, spy on. before they make a move. You know what I mean? And let's not forget that what you're offering is being cleansed by the water. It's not low grade or low vibration because you step upon the snake and then you step up on solid concrete. Your journey has been purified in love to make the solid offer, and you have been divinely directed and protected to move forward. Listen, let's go. When you talk about a celebration, divine truth towards a church or a spiritual teacher or spiritual leader, telling someone some type of truth, getting the okay. Is it okay if I go out and party, with my friends? And you say, and they say, yeah, it's okay. You say, I can't wait for that party. You know what I mean? I can't wait. You have it in your head that it's okay. But together, right? These two cards make a creation. The creation of what? Because these two cards make three. What is the three? The change, no patience, right? Three, the creation of not having any patience in the middle. So you going out, making an offer, giving an offer. You know what I mean? But it's nothing bad about this offer. Because at the end of the day, divine truth is up in here. And it came out leading your cards and is next to a major. The ace is like right up under the majors. So they're kind of like semi-major and semi-minor. Still nothing to play with. Divine truth, divine wealth, divine abundance, the power of truth towards the commitment, towards following spiritual leaders, towards following spiritual teachers, towards the celebration, reconciliation, making that offer. And when you get that go ahead, I don't have no time to wait. I don't have time to play. I got to go do this now. See how that go? I've been praying for this. I've been praying for commitment. I've been praying for love. I've been praying for these emotions to be settled. I've been praying for a new direction or a new way in my life. I've been praying for wishes to be granted. You know what I mean? I've been praying to step up to display my emotions. I've been praying for us too. I've been praying for the two of us. And then around these two swans, you have 6, 9. 9, what is those lilies? Look, 9. 3, 3, 1, 2, 9. 9 talks about the divines. I mean, it's faded. When I say it's a lot going on, it's a lot going on. Some of you just need to check the situation within your family, but it's going to be all balanced. You have a choice to balance the situation. A lot of people are getting ready to go through divorces, but it's time. Not saying that you should, but I'm just saying when the pool is great, you can't go against the grain. The more you fight against the grain, the heavier it gets, the harder the road is to travel. Yeah. When you got divine guidance coming in here trying to lead you, trying to guide you, trying to lead you, trying to guide you, protect it and guide it. That's that shield. Yeah. You do what you must. You do what you must. And then together, like I said earlier, these people are balanced to a situation involving a family, involving you, involving people. A balance. But together, these two cards make a two: the choice, the decision, the opportunities, the doorways, the gateways, the thresholds, the communication factors of conversating and debating. You must talk to yourself, and get it in your head that your family is going to be okay, but you serve a higher purpose. Not saying that Leah said go out here and divorce, but I'm just saying some of you are getting ready to get out of marriages, and you are getting ready to get out of these old relationships to face the music, literally. So let's look at your last message. You do what you feel you must. You do what you feel you're being led to do. And then if you're not sure, this is where the hierophant comes into play. You go see a spiritual teacher. You go talk to a spiritual leader. and ask for guidance. When I have been telling people all you have to do is open your mouth, literally. But some of you have it in your mind, oh my God, if I go and ask for help, they're going to look down on me. They're going to do this. No, 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 no. Because at the end of the day, don't nobody share your life. Don't nobody share your feelings but you. And if you are not happy, it's time for you to make your exit. You know what I mean? Why would you keep yourself restricted in your mind? Because what the mind thinks or what the brain thinks is how the body acts, does it not? When they talk about mind over matter, mind over your body, literally. Now let's get to your life purpose. This is a deep little message. Life purpose. This is a card of one you, one thought, one journey. And it's laid out. The one you focusing on your life purpose, right? The one thought, door to personal healing and happiness, and the illumination of this door being presented unto you, right? Because these your energy cards. And the one journey is funny how you got two energies and then you got two journey cards. And the one journey, some of you are going to balance it out. Some of you are going to start paying attention to details. Some of you are getting into contracts and commitments, and some of you are getting out of contracts and commitments, paying attention to the detail where it all works out. Yeah, who don't want it? So your life purpose, the one you, the one thought, the one journey, the world is yours. Like literally, the world is yours. You have two birds. Here's the twos again: doorway, gateway, threshold, conversations, communication, debating. You have two becoming one. That's why the two doves are flying to the heart, one heart. You know what I mean? The world is literally yours. And it's so much vibration here. And once again, we talk about nighttime. The stars are out here. Look, new direction or wish fulfillment all around your world, all around you. A lot of you are getting ready to move forward, and then you have flowers within the head. The beauty of the mind. Some of you see the flowers. Your thoughts are magnetic. Your thoughts are contagious. Some of you are going to pull forth these people and these situations and certain things into your life by power of mind. I'm telling you, watch your mental. They already told us you were praying. You have butterflies, changes, stars, hearts, flowers, diamonds, same thing. Two becoming one, you know? And then you have the door to personal healing and happiness being presented with the door. And this is a card of 7. What is it, 7? 7 is a number of self-reflection, right? Next to the door, you have another 7. The illumination of opening your eyes. Together, these two cards make a change for my air signs, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. They are literally coming in here and illuminating the door. All you have to do is go through the door. Go through the doorway, gateway, threshold, opportunities, decision, choices. I'm telling you. And once again, those same little pink lilies that was over here with these swans, yeah, they done rotated. And then the thing about it is, this is the true love, and this is the energy. Look at those pink little flowers, the same little pink flowers in here, same setup. The water lilies. And then look at the bird, that dove, right? That's that dove. We just seen this dove. We just seen the dove in the life purpose. Look at the doves. 1, 2, 3. 3 is the creation of your life purpose and taking the opportunity or going through the door of personal healing and happiness. How hard is it? Not hard at all. When I say life changing, life changing. 7. The illumination. You receiving illumination. You receiving the power within your mental. When I say some of you are going to have a spark, it's going to just open up a whole new world. Literally, a whole new world. Look at the gold band that is illuminating around the world and from the heart. Look at the goal. What is the goal? The enlightenment or the illumination of the world is yours, and this heart being open, this heart being ready to receive, this heart being healed, this heart being strong. It is so powerful that it's literally drawing these doves in here. The purification of clarity of message. Birds bring messages. Let's go. When I say you are going to receive it, and then you're going to receive it in your heart and in your head. What? Look at all this white, the white doves and the moon. Literally. Changing, life changing. And what is along your path, air signs? What are you going to experience? The main colors of this card is white and red, baby. All is white with a little bit of red. Those are red hearts. The purification of love, or the purification of being defeated, or the defeat of love. For those who are going to move forward, once again, they're hitting you with a doorway, gateway. This is a card of two. What are the twos? Doorway, gateways, threshold, opportunities, choices, pairs, the communication factors of conversating and debating. The conversating is the talking and working it out. The debating is the fighting, the yellowing, the arguing, going to jail. Two becoming one. Balancing it all out. Balancing it all out. And then here's another 7. Details. Paying attention to details. Written communication, verbal communication, body languages, contracts. Getting that direction. You see that compass there? Getting that direction, following your senses, going with what's in your mental. And it says clarity, important note in the magnifying glass. Receiving clarity. Look right there, clarity. Important notes. You probably can't see the little writing, but you can see that word clarity because it's actually in reverse. Look what that says, clarity. Some of you are getting ready to use a pen to sign off on a contract. A lot of you are filling your head up with knowledge. Look at all these books. I'm telling you. Do what you need to do. And then together, it's like every message here has ended with 9. What is the 9? Because these two make 9. What is the 9? The divines, the heavens, the most high, the almighty. They're here. They're here. Telling air signs, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. The main focus is changes are coming into your life. Purification, all is white. Clarity, all is white. Look at the white. These two have on white. Let me finish show you the white. Your balancing act is white. The moon that's coming within the mental is white. Look at that. These two swans is white. Look at the white. Oh, and the moon is there too. White, right? Let's see what else is a lot of white. Oh, your patience in reverse is white. Look at this. When I say purification and clarity of, all white. I'm telling you, you do what you gotta do to work it out. Your 9s are up in here. So let's break down. Let's break down life purpose, because life purpose is the only card of 1 here. 2 energies and 2 pathways, right? So let's see. Doorway to personal healing and happiness. Goddess of the moon, the illumination. To bring up balancing, or the act of balancing, to paying attention. That's what it says. Your life purpose. I'll read it. Let me read it to you. Air signs, life purpose, right? Illumination of the door to personal healing and happiness, right? That's what it says. Bringing a balance to paying attention. Just like that. Plain and simple. So do what you gotta do, man, to move forward and make it work. Make it happen. Make it happen. Spirit 4. Air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Clarify life purpose. That came out quick. You have a few cards here. You have the Ace of Cups. You have the Fool card. When I say this is not a game, you have the World card. All these majors, right? And then you have the Eight of Cups. Are we serious? Divine, it says divine love or unconditional love towards a new beginning. An offering of love towards a new beginning, right? Completion. Completion of what? The completion. A cycle is over. A cycle will be completed. And look at the main colors, white and red. Purification or clarity of love. And between two streams, that's a double clearing. Water either clears a situation, purifies it, yeah. It either brings life to a situation or it represents emotion. And let's not forget the fact that the world card or the woman or the feminine energy here is standing between a threshold, doorway, gateway. That is the threshold. And 1 foot is already over that threshold. New plan. The building up of a new plan. The facing up of a new plan. The acceptance of a new plan. Divine love towards a new beginning. Now let's talk about this Fool card. Because a lot of signs have been getting this Fool card. When you talk about the Fool card, let me ask you another. Who is the dog? Who is that dog? Didn't you have a dog earlier in these cards? So the Fool is here with the Ace of Staff in their hand. New journey, whether it be physically, emotionally, or spiritually, correct? But the Fool also holds the Ace of Cups in their hand. The same Ace of Cups that has been literally passed over here to the Fool. The Fool holds it in their hand. Now, who is the dog? Is it a friend or is it an enemy? Who is this person waiting for you to fall over the cliff and fall flat on your butt? Waiting for you to lose, waiting to see your fall, your downfall? Or is this a friend sitting back, waiting for your come up so they can tag along on your new journey in love and success? Who is this person? Now, I'm going to tell you, for a lot of you, this person right here, this person could represent family, friends, or society, or mental beliefs or spiritual beliefs being used as a block here. Because see that dog, every time you see a dog, the dog is always brown. What is the brown? The stabilization, right? The calming down, the settling down. Or is it the restriction? See? So, but they're telling us that a cycle has ended and a new one is beginning. All you have to do is step through the threshold, baby. That's all you have to do. And then the thing about it is the world card is a 3, the creation of a completion. The creation of stepping through the threshold, going on your new journey. The way has been what? Cleared. And this new plan is before you. As you step through the threshold, go through the threshold, a new plan waits for you. Yeah. And just like the world has the doorway, gateway, thresholds, here's another 2. Doorway, gateway, threshold, communication factors, conversating and debating. 2's becoming 1. A new view, a new plan. In order to have a new plan, don't you have to have a new way? Don't you have to have prayers answered? Don't you have to see a new direction? Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Let's go. Face up to these emotions. building up these emotions. It's time to lady up, woman up, man up. Let's go. Divine feminine, divine masculine up. Rock your crown, however, whatever. Spiritual rebirths and rejuvenations of emotions is here. I'm telling you, a card of 8. A card of 8. Facing up to these emotions. I know in some decks this is the walking away card, but not in this deck, babe. Facing the emotions. Looking for a new way. Looking for a new plan. And it's given. They telling you it's given. It's given to you anew. Complete a cycle. And it's here for you. Plain and simple. Come on. So that's your life purpose. What's under the bottom of the deck? Spirit say, what's under the bottom of the deck? Look what's under the bottom of the deck. The sun. Once again, the illumination, the growth, the success, the wealth, the abundance is here for the taking if you want it. Air sign. I want all mine. Anyway, do what you got to do. Work it out. Figure it out. So until I see you again for your energy read, and I am going to try to get to the rest of the signs that I did not finish for your energy read for this month. But if I don't, 9 times out of 10, you will be the first sign out for May going into June. So until I talk to you, see you again, take care, work it out, figure it out. Anyone who needs to talk to me, email me. I email back, leave a comment down below. And at the end of the day, when I say major changes are coming, I'm so happy. But you better be ready, because this ride is not an easy ride. It's not an easy ride mentally. It's not an easy ride physically. And it's not an easy ride emotionally. But it must be done. And with a person who wants to continue to journey and continue to move forward, this is the time where everything is critical. And you want to have guidance, right? And you want to have that protection, so you know within yourself or within your mind, or feeling wise, that when I leave out of this situation, right, everything is complete, everything is stable, everything is stabilized, everything is clear. So now I'm free to start my new journey towards my success, towards my abundance, towards my divine worth, towards my whatever. That's how that go. You know what I mean? So Libras, Gemini, and Aquarius, this was a beautiful reading for me. If you ask me, just get on it. Do what you must. Don't let yourself keep you blocked, and don't let no one else keep you blocked. Plain and simple.